Hey guys. So today's collective, we are going to be doing a very, very Pisces theme. We're going to be using the Oracle of the Mermaids along with the Mermaid Tarot. So excited. Let's see what messages come through. And I was guided to do the left versus right again, not versus, but left and right side again. So let's start with the Oracle cards. Let's pull an Oracle card for the person on the left. Let's see, let's pull an Oracle card for the person on the left, where they're at. Okay. Dreams in reverse. Okay, so vivid dreaming, dream messages, dream teaching, but it did come out in the reverse, so it feels more like nightmares. Tell me about the person on the right. Tell me about the person on the right. Ooh. Oh. Transparency, honest, authentic, genuine, present. Also came out in reverse. Ooh, that's not good. Overall, honor the masculine, respecting men, embracing the divine masculine. Oh, the masculine divine. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. So we're going to put this one in the center. This is really fascinating because it's basically whoever's story we're about to tap into, the major lesson will be about honoring masculinity, about not, stepping into a place of, oh, he's a man, so he must be a liar. Oh, he's a man, so he must be this. Oh, he's a man, so, just like we expect the feminine to be honored and respected, we need to honor and respect the masculine. So in this particular story, the fact that, hold on, I have to look it up because remember, I'm new to the whole reversal thing. I feel like the dreams one, the fact that it's, what number is this? 23? The fact that it's in reverse tells me this feels more like nightmares. But let's check the actual message. Okay. So reversed, this one indicates, hold it. This one indicates sleep disturbances, awakening throughout the night, unable to remember or recall or to feel out your dreams, a sense of something being out of your reach, sleep that is shallow and fitful, or simply proclaiming you do not dream. This, along with denial that you dream or that dreams matter at all, could be taking place at the moment. First, change your sleeping environment and begin to soften in your determined opinions. You have dreams and messages that are wishing to speak with you, but it's up to you if you choose to remain deaf to them. Oh, okay. So yes, not only are they not sleeping well, there's somebody who doesn't believe in their dreams or doesn't believe that they have a connection to a divine, possibly. And then we have transparency upside down, which is not a good sign. This one is number 2. Okay, so this one in reverse says you may be concealing a truth about yourself from others, and you may also be hiding who you truly are. It is not always a simple thing to know how to communicate who you are and to know what and who you are. But for now, you do know that there is some information others deserve to know. It will be a wonderful thing for you to share with trusted others this truth and to finally drop the sense of watching who you are, to be sure you do not make a mistake and accidentally reveal who you are. As you become more accustomed to trusting others, trustworthy others will appear. You are ready now to meet and be with people who love and respect you, inclusively of all the challenges and choices you have made for yourself this lifetime. You are worth loving, all of you, the past, the present, and who you are becoming. So it feels like the person on the left is possibly either not fully showing themselves, not expressing themselves, hiding a truth. They're hiding some sort of truth. They're not being honest. That's why transparency is in reverse. Now, honor the masculine. I have not seen this one come out in a long time. So this is a good change because of course it's another lesson we all need to learn, right? So this one says, when this card comes to speak to you, if you're a man, it is time to understand, embrace, and truly honor the expression of your masculinity. Think back to your childhood and youth, before you were told who you are, what it is to be a man by your culture and by your family and through your schooling and relationships. Who are you? Consider the possibility that your own masculinity has been constructed to protect you. Perhaps some aspects of what you have been taught have created sadness, shame, and may even have ensured you missed out on a full and authentic experience as a man so far. Men are sensitive, men are sacred, men are gods, and the powerful insight of the merfolk can show you how to go deeply into the way your gender has shaped your destiny this lifetime. The merfolk encourage you to reshape it into a form that expresses who you truly are, not who you were taught to be. Interesting. So, although I did say it was the left and the right, I feel like this may all be connected. Because, okay, so let's get to it. Let's see, because I could be wrong. Let's see. Oh, before I start the actual collective, please make sure there's still people out there using my name, my pictures that they're stealing clearly to try and contact a lot of you, trying to get money, trying to act like it's me. Ask them for a voice clip or go to their profile, click on it. If there's no videos, that is not me. Okay? Remember that. All right, let's see. Let's start with the collective. Tell me about the person on the left. Tell me about the person on the left. Okay, we've got the Four of Wands. Okay. The person on the left, ooh, Four of Wands with the Ace of Cups. So the first thing that's coming to me with that mix is possibly somebody who's in a relationship where there is no love. Or if this is a relationship, right, that we're doing the masculine and feminine, they could be in a relationship where they feel they are not loved. They are not they don't receive forgiveness. They don't receive softness. Let's see. Let's clarify this Four of Wands. Clarify the Four of Wands. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The Sun card and the Four of Wands upright with the Strength card in reverse. Interesting. So Strength in reverse tells us that the masculine is possibly feeling a lack of courage. They feel weak. Something about this connection is making them feel weak. With the Seven of Pentacles, they've stopped giving to it. Even though it does make them happy, it is what they want. The Four of Wands came out upright both times. It does make them very happy, but they just decided to not offer love or to not express love because it makes them feel weak. Let's see. Let's look at the other side. Tell us about the person on the right. In reverse, we've got the Six of Pentacles. Oh. Six of Pentacles in reverse with Temperance. So Six of Pentacles is the card of generosity. Like when it's upright, you know, it's like receiving abundance, right? Or giving abundance. So when it's in reverse, this is somebody who has stopped giving, or this is more negative, but it is what it is. This kind of connects to the story yesterday where this could be a feminine who's giving from a place of control. Giving from a place of maybe the masculine is lacking finances right now or is going through financial straits. And the feminine may be giving, but giving from a place of treating them like they're her bitch, basically. Let's see. Clarify Six of Pentacles. It's an abuse of power. Ace of Pentacles upright. Clarify Six of Pentacles. Page of Swords in reverse. Clarify 6 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Oof, oof, oof. With the 5 of Swords overall, yeah. Okay. So this is going to be a feminine. Queen of Pentacles could have, this could be a feminine who has a lot of finances or desires finances, because it doesn't even be that she has finances. Maybe she wants the masculine to have more. When she's in reverse, she's very lazy, very focused on money only. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So of course that puts a lot of pressure on the masculine, and whether she's giving him finances or not. With the Ace of Pentacles here being extended to her, this could be that, okay, so there's different possibilities opening up here to me. On one hand, with this Ace of Pentacles being offered to her, what she knows but she's not expressing could be the fact that maybe she's only getting an offer because the masculine needs her financially. With the Page of Swords, there is some spying going on, but ego is very present, especially with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Now, I guess we're going to continue on the theme that came up yesterday, because I feel like there's people underestimate just how much that cuts into somebody else when that power is abused, that trust is abused, okay? So think of it like this. Our root chakra has all things connected to our security, right? Which is why it's the source of our power. When we feel secure, we show up as powerful people. So it's connected to abuse of all types, but power is a big abuse there. That can be abused in multiple ways. Now, we're not even going to touch on the more triggering aspects, like, you know what I mean. We're going to talk about something a little bit softer, like this. Asking someone for a loan, especially when someone has been used to being independent, right? And they're not a loafer. They're not somebody who's just trying to mooch off of someone else. This is somebody who is very independent, but now they're having to ask for a loan, but they're made to feel like a moocher. They're made to feel like they are a peasant or they're nothing. That is an abuse of power, right? It cuts into that person's sense of personal security. It cuts into that person's sense of stability. So there is an imbalance here. And with Temperance, it's almost like the universe is saying that there needs to be a rebalance. There needs to be trust needs to be rebuilt between these two, because one has gotten to the point where they just stop believing in themselves. They stop believing possibly in their masculinity. And the other one has gotten to the point where they're not being honest with what they know. And again, this could be with the fact that maybe they feel like they're being chosen. There's something they're hiding. I don't know what they're hiding, but they could be withholding finances. They could be withholding, I feel like it's more financial. A lot of pentacles keep coming up. But let's see. There's so much ego here at play. It's really giving a feminine who's being very abusive. And nobody likes hearing that word, right? If you ever tell somebody they're being abusive, they're like, oh, it's a shock. It's a big reaction, because everybody sees an abuser like the devil. They're the evil spawn from hell. But the thing about that is that we all have the ability to be abusive. Every human being does. When we understand that and we get to the place where, like, okay, just because I can doesn't mean I will, that is when we get to a healthier place. We're conscious of it. We're trying to not do it. Tell us about the person on the left. Queen of Swords. With, the Death card. So this could be, because this is the masculine, but they're coming out in feminine form. but still with swords. So it's almost like the masculine has had to change, right? Death card is a change. Something in them has shifted. They're showing up as a Queen of Swords, which means they're having to be very diplomatic right now, especially if they're having to ask for finances. They did want a relationship, but possibly this feminine is making them feel, and that could be what the lack of transparency is. She may not be telling this person that she may feel they only want her for finances, when I don't think that's the case, because the Four of Wands showed up twice upright. But that may be what she feels, and she's not expressing that, and it's creating a lot of resentment and causing her to dishonor the masculine. Queen of Swords. So the masculine's having to be very diplomatic, trying to analyze, be logical. Did not come out in reverse, so they're not being manipulative. But they are having to be distant because nobody likes being disrespected, right? Let's see. Clarify Queen of Swords. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Unless they have a kink, then yes. Sun card, Four of Wands, Four of Pentacles in reverse, Empress in reverse. Oof. Okay, so this masculine was very happy to be in this connection initially. I'm going to say initially because I feel like that with the Death card, that's shifting because of the disrespect they're receiving. The Empress in reverse. Now, we have to be objective, right? The Empress in reverse tells us that they may have been a little shallow in the sense that they might have only been interested in the feminine because of her appearance. They might have only been interested in her because of her status. So it wasn't super deep either. There wasn't a lot of depth, which is why it quickly went to coldness, right? Because there wasn't a lot of depth. But they weren't after her finances. But because this feminine is showing up as the Empress in reverse as well, I feel like this feminine is very vain, very entitled almost. And she may be part of the story of yesterday where she may be one of those people that places her value off of how much she has. And right now, Four of Pentacles in reverse, the masculine is showing up possibly with a bad investment, losing finances. And so she's having to be generous, but coming from a place of power. Like, that's right, bitch, you need my money, don't you? That type of shit, you know? That's not very Empress-like at all. That's why she's showing up in reverse. That is like terrible. All right. Let's see. Tell you about the person on the right. Ooh. Oh, wow. Look at, here's Ace. Oh, man. I like, so much is coming through. I like even get tongue-tied. The roles have reversed, but not in a good way. Not in a good way. So this should be the masculine, right? But he's having to show up as a queen, and she's showing up as a king, but in reverse. So this is like the worst. Okay. I guess today the conversation is going to be about the masculine, right? Masculine energy in general, not just the masculine itself, the feminine, and how she displays masculinity. So when we think of masculine energy, a lot of people think of aggression, right? Astrologically, Mars is, masculine energy. Mars is the god of war. So people automatically assume masculinity means we got to fight. But that's only one aspect of masculinity. Can it be very primal and physical? Yes. It doesn't always have to be. In fact, and it's interesting, I saw this today. I saw a post that was talking about the difference in masculinity between, cartoon-wise, Tarzan, right? The cartoon Tarzan. They're both, I forgot the name of the hunter that came out in that movie, but Tarzan and that hunter both had very physical, muscly bodies, right? But where Tarzan was curious and exploratory, met new people, wanted to understand what they were, where they were from, what they did, you know, was open-minded and was trying to protect his family. The other one was all about aggression and destruction and wanting to rip apart families for greed, for self-gain. Do you see what I'm saying? So I'm using a cartoon, a monkey cartoon. Not really, but you know what I mean. But ultimately, it's because those are the two sides of masculinity. We can either use it to destroy, to abuse, or we can use it to protect and explore. So in this sense, I feel like there's been this twist of masculinity, and not in a good way. The feminine has stepped into a very twisted version of masculinity. So she's probably showing up very aggressive, talking a lot of shit to the masculine, talking down to him, being abusive, basically. And she seems to think that this is empowering to her in some way, but it's not. It's not only taking the masculine's power, it's removing hers as well. Because the masculine will lose respect for her, will lose admiration, will lose everything that they respected from her initially, because remember, they were happy to be in the connection. They're probably going to lose all of that because she's showing terrible traits right now. So she is showing up with King of Pentacles in reverse. So she's showing up like very interested in status, wealth, might be calling the masculine a piece of shit, and he's this and he's that. She may even be telling him that she doesn't love them anymore because they're not the masculine she thought they were, which is very disheartening, I'm sure. Clarify King of Pentacles in reverse. And I'm just going to tell you right now, guys, I do not want to see anybody in the comments saying, oh, he deserves that, because I'm going to be really pissed. That's not what this is about. We're not reading vengeful stories, okay? Everybody has a right to be treated in a humane way. And just because somebody may have had to learn that lesson in a difficult way, that's up to the universe to teach them that lesson. That's not up to us to sit here and laugh at them going through a situation like this, okay? So I better not see comments like that. I will delete them. Clarify King of Pentacles. Oof. Oof. Queen of Wands in reverse. Oh, that's one of the worst energies. Clarify King of Pentacles. No, clarify King of Pentacles, please. Wow. With the Three of Pentacles upright. Okay. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Jesus. So I already said, right? She's showing up as the worst type of masculine. Here it is. Aggression without any cause, really. This is just being aggressive to show the other person that they can be aggressive. Almost like saying, you can't run right now, right? So I have you tethered to me right now. So I'm going to beat the shit out of you. Possibly verbally, possibly physically. I hope not. And I'm so sorry if you've gone through that. But Queen of Wands in reverse is somebody who's arrogant. They are completely almost narcissistic. I just have to say that. I'm not diagnosing anybody, but this is narcissistic traits, right? It's all about them. And then we have Six Wands, very much ego-driven, very much. And the fact that the Page of Swords is here means that there's also a lot of spying going on. So she may ask, give me your phone. Let me see your laptop. Where are you going? What are you doing? Like very controlling. Now, the fact that the Three of Pentacles is here, these two may have been together for 3 years or 3 months. Either way, this is the foundation that's being built, which is obviously a terrible foundation and means this connection probably won't last long, because this is absolutely terrible. I hope it doesn't last long, because the longer it lasts, the more karma this feminine is accruing for herself. So I hope it doesn't last long. Let's see. Tell us about the person on the left. Three of Cups in reverse and the Empress in reverse again. Wow. Okay. So Three of Cups in reverse is actually really, really sad to me. I'm feeling a couple of things from this. I feel Three of Cups is Cancer Mercury. So I feel like this person may not have family that they can fall back on, which means they have to rely on their partner. And their partner, who is currently in the most shallow of energies, in the most arrogant, hurtful of energies, they've lost even friendship with this person. They don't even have a sense of friendship with her anymore. And it doesn't have to be same sex, right? I mean, it doesn't have to be her and him. I'm just using those to make it easier, but this could be same sex. This could be a variety, right? We're talking about energies, but the feminine is not in her best. She's in the distorted masculine right now. So with the Three of Cups in reverse, this person, that's why they're showing up as Queen of Swords. Like they're just enduring this situation. They're not really enjoying it. Where initially they were really happy to be in this connection. Now they're just kind of, yeah, it's like it's become a test of endurance for them. Clarify Three of Cups, but because with the Empress in reverse, she's not giving nurturing energy. She's not giving, or it could be the opposite. She's smothering them. Now they have to be at her beck and call because of, yeah, look at that. Four of Cups. Oof. Clarify Three of Cups in reverse. Clarify the Three of Cups in reverse. Ooh. Okay, I'm not keeping all of those. We're just going to take the ones at the bottom. Wow. Nine of Swords in reverse. No wonder dreams came out in reverse. So not only can this person probably can't sleep, but when they do sleep, they have very vivid nightmares. They're probably suffering from a lot of anxiety. So with the Four of Cups here, there's the feeling of being rejected, the feeling of maybe they fought for this connection to happen, and now that they have it, they're like, what did I what did I think I was going to get? This is terrible. This is the worst. Empress 1010 would not recommend. Yeah. They've lost passion for this person. They've lost respect. They've lost so much. Hanged Man in reverse. Interestingly enough, the Hanged Man in reverse is a good sign to me. Because the Hanged Man can be a card of somebody being a martyr, somebody feeling like they're a victim. So when it's in reverse, I feel like this person, especially with Queen of Swords upright, they feel like, no, I made a conscious choice. But I also feel like they may have a plan because this is somebody who's not going to sit here and take it. So far, they've had to. But I feel like their spirit wants to fight back. Their spirit wants to, their higher self may be encouraging them to grow from this, to not let this tear them down. With the High Priestess here, though, they are having to hold back from telling this person what they really think, right? Especially if they're financially dependent on them in some way. They can't really tell this person what they really think right now, right? But I feel like there's something brewing here. I don't know why I feel that. We'll see. We'll see what it is. Let's put this over here. Let's see. Tell me about the person on the right. Ten of Pentacles upright. Queen of Wands upright. I'm kind of judging this feminine right now. I'm kind of looking at her sideways like, what are you doing? This is the type of feminine that gives the rest of us feminine a really bad name. So, Ten of Pentacles. This is what makes it even sadder. She may have a very extensive family. She may have a very warm home. In fact, that may be what gave her such entitlement. She might have been around a lot of wealth, a lot of security. So she swings back and forth because she is showing up as Queen of Wands upright. So she swings back and forth between being passionate towards this person, being warm and funny, and then she'll switch to the Queen of Wands in reverse, right? So it does make it a little harder for this person, because it's almost like, I feel like that's part of what keeps them on edge. They don't really know which side of her they're going to see. Oh yeah, Two of Swords in reverse. Because there'll be moments she drops her mask and it comes across really narcissistic. Clarify Ten of Pentacles. Let's see. Maybe in front of her family, she acts this way. And when they're alone, she acts the other way. Oof, that's even worse. That's so fucked up. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Yes, I am judging this feminine. Four of Swords, Ten of Wands, Ten of Cups. And I feel like this storyline really helps us solidify the whole idea that not only masculine energy can be deceitful and hurtful, feminine energy can be just as much, right? It's a human thing, not a gender thing. Wow, Seven of Swords. Yes, that's... Okay, so, yep. When she's in front of her family, Four of Swords. Very calm, very peaceful, very almost meditative, not aggressive at all. Acting like she doesn't have a care in the world, but also Ten of Cups. Oh, Ten of Cups in reverse, letting her family know that she's not happy with this masculine, but she doesn't show them how aggressive she is with him. She's not showing him how abusive she is with him. She's just showing her family how she's passionately in love with this person, but they're not. They're being cold to her. They're being distant from her. She's not telling them the full story, which is why I said that's why transparency came up in reverse. She's lying. She's not being honest. Ugh. As a Libra, this is why I always say you got to hear both sides of the story. This is why. Maybe this is why this is my favorite way to do readings, back and forth. Okay, tell me about the person on the left. Ooh, that one, no. Tell me about the person on the left. Page of Pentacles upright. And the Five of Swords upright. Okay, so this person over here may be pretty young. They're showing up as a Page of Pentacles, but they are showing up as Queen of Swords energies. So they're still quite wise. Maybe financially they feel like a page. Let's see. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Oof, yeah. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Wow. Clarify the Page of Pentacles. Oh my God. Okay, they all fell out. We're just taking this one. Wow. And this one with the Justice card. This makes my heart hurt because, you know, I may roast the masculine when they're doing something wrong, but we need to roast the feminine when they're doing wrong too. We all have fathers, uncles, brothers that we would not want to be mistreated this way. And people forget that. People forget that the person they're connecting to is as divine as they are. So in this case, I do think that they're married because the Four of Wands came out twice so far. Could be, right? Justice card, this could be some sort of contract, right, as well. Whatever contract these two are under, look at this. The masculine has shown up like possibly not even realizing, because this is a whole bunch of children that are playing with swords right now. Now he cut himself. So it's almost like not even going into this contract, not even realizing what it would entail, what would happen. Ten of Swords. This masculine feels utterly betrayed. Nine of Swords, of course. Now there's a lot of anxiety. There's nightmares. There's feeling inadequate, feeling like a piece of shit, basically. Seven of Swords. Like this is not something that they saw in this feminine at all. This has been a shock to them. The fact that she's so manipulative, the fact that she lies, the fact that she does all this, that was a shock to them. And so, however, this might be a good thing in the sense that the Justice card is also karmic, right? It represents a karmic contract. So with the Page of Pentacles, what it could represent is that they're learning. This is a lesson for them. Maybe they did go off of, remember the Empress is shown up in reverse twice. They might have been a little shallow themselves. It's not that they were in love with her, but maybe they were in love with her appearance. They were in love with her status. I don't think it was her wealth, although that could have been it as well. But if that's what they went for, that's what they chose, they are heavily regretting that right now. Heavily. Absolutely. Yeah, like they thought this was a soulmate. They thought that this was going to be a beautiful connection. And yeah, no. Now they're basically getting fucked in the ass with no lube. That's the energy that this is. Let's see. Tell me about the person on the right. There she is again. There she blows. Empress in reverse with the Justice card. So first of all, this does feel like a very karmic connection in the sense that this feminine is meant to teach the masculine something about themselves, possibly about how they're embracing their masculine energy, right? Respecting themselves. Maybe this has to do with them learning self-love, self-respect, integrity, dignity, all of those things, because this is definitely not, this Empress is not what they appeared to be at all. And with the Justice card, there could be talks of breaking the contract. Let's see. Clarify the Empress. Okay, we've got the Page of Wands in reverse, Hermit in reverse, Queen of Cups. Oh my God. Oh, wow. Guys, this is going to be a really intense reading. I'm probably going to have to put a trigger warning, because Justice card is here twice, which I feel like this masculine can't get out of this contract. Not because he doesn't want to, because the Ten of Swords and Tower showed up for him. This was a fucking surprise. He didn't know. He didn't know this is how it was going to turn out, right? He can't get out of it because he's afraid what might happen, because she's showing up as Queen of Cups in reverse. And you know what that tells me? And this doesn't happen all the time, the Queen of Cups is in reverse, but this is what I'm feeling right now. I feel like this feminine threatens to kill herself. This feminine threatens violence on, possibly, if they have children together, possibly on their children. Like, this is extreme abuse, guys. With the Hermit in reverse, she could be very reclusive, right? Which is why not a lot of people know her well. Because Page of Wands in reverse, yeah, she's not very talkative. She's not this. There's definitely somebody who's an introvert, which could be why this masculine didn't get to know her well. But there's just, this is sickening, really. It really is. It's making me sick to my stomach, because that's why this masculine is in such despair. They don't know how to get out of this. They don't know how to survive. They don't know how to free themselves, really. That's really what they're freaking out about, because how would they ever free themselves when they feel like they'd be responsible for this person's death? They don't hate her. They just aren't happy, right? Oof. Let's see. Tell me about the person on the left. Three of Swords in reverse. With the Four of Cups upright. So what's interesting about this card, upright, you see that there's a whale that has died, right? I feel like this is a more symbolic to me, because the whale, whales are very healing creatures, right? They're very gentle creatures. One, this person could have gone through some sort of loss in their life, and this just compounds it. Or two, the whale that they feel died was the gentleness between them and this feminine, the healing energy, the compassion, the love between them two. Because look, now they're showing up with Four of Cups, like they're in total regret, remorse, hurt. There's a lot of, I don't know why I said remorse, possibly other choices. Let's see. Let's clarify the Three of Swords. Okay, we've got the Justice card, Six of Swords, clarified. Ace of Wands and Five of Cups. Well, no, I said it correctly. And I said remorse, and there it is. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Two of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Cups could definitely show a missed opportunity, right? In the sense that perhaps the Three of Swords there was a third party situation here. Three of Cups also showed up. And this masculine chose this Empress based off of what she looked like, her status, what she had in the bank account, all shallow reasons, right? But he did. And he stopped putting energy into another connection, got himself into a contract because he was probably thinking with masculine junior, and now sitting here in this energy. That's why I said we don't have to sit here saying, oh, he deserved that, because I promise you, this masculine's already aware of this. They're already aware that they made a giant mistake. They're already aware that this was a colossal error. They moved towards the wrong person. They understand that now. There's no need for us to beat them over the head with it, okay? Let's see. I mean, just look at this. Look at this despair. Oh, it's sad. Tell me about the person on the right. See, upright, Seven of Pentacles is a beautiful card. But in reverse, not so much, bitch. Not so much. Oh, along with the Ace of Cups, yeah. So neither one of them are really putting energy into this connection anymore. I do feel like it was a karmic connection. But the lesson here for the masculine is to learn to honor himself. To learn to honor what he actually wants, what he actually feels, because maybe he was taught that a real man has to have a trophy wife on his arm. And they might have gotten somebody who was all plastic, I'm not talking shit about surgery, right? But I'm just talking about the fact that she's not authentic. She's not herself. He went off of shallow things, appearances or status or wealth, whatever. And they might have left behind the person that really was gentle and healing. So let's see. Let's clarify Seven of Pentacles. And I'll know, FYI, I'll know if you're gentle and healing by the type of comments you're leaving. If you're not gentle and healing, you don't get to be the whale. I didn't know the whale was a good thing, but in this case it is. Clarify Seven of Pentacles. I got the Knight of Pentacles, Eight of Swords in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse, Ace of Swords. There she is again. The Empress in reverse again. Oh, man. So if there's one thing that this masculine has understood, I do feel like this feminine may be an introvert, but with the Empress in reverse, she's very promiscuous. I have to say that. This is somebody using their femininity in the worst of ways, right? Somebody who likes to seduce, somebody who likes to have power over men, somebody who likes to do this type of shit, make them her bitch. That's how she uses her femininity. And of course, that's why it's in reverse, because that's twisted, right? That is not the divine feminine. That's the worst type of femininity. So Knight of Pentacles, there's no growth here. There's complete stagnancy, just utter, complete stagnancy. Eight of Swords in reverse. She likes, and I'm saying this because this is, we're talking about how she moves, right? The Empress in reverse. She likes the fact that this masculine comes across like they can't free themselves. That pleases her. She feels a sense of victory and achievement with that. In fact, we have 9 swords here. She probably takes a lot of glee, like sadistic glee, in the fact that this person's probably struggling to sleep, to function. That's almost like she was aware that they were under some sort of illusion when it came to her. And now that they know the truth, they're like, yeah, not what you expected, huh, bitch? That type of shit. You know, it's not, that's not, oof. That is so foul. I can't. Ace of Cups in reverse. And of course, there's no compassion, no love, no kindness, no nurturing. It's just, it's manipulative. It's using emotions to manipulate, not using emotions to nurture and support. Talk about the person on the left. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, I like this. I like this because I feel, remember I said there's something cooking up over here. I feel like somehow, oh, this makes me sad. This is such a terrible storyline. I may not even put this one out. This is absolutely disgusting. On the surface, they're trying to come across, because this is a performance, right? This is a little bunny putting on a performance, or a, well, not a little bunny, but quite a big bunny, because he's quite large. So this is a performance. They're putting on the performance of everything's fine. We're happy. We're good. We're a great match. When in reality, this is what they're dealing with. They're dealing with feeling alone, hurt, abandoned, betrayed. They feel worthless. They feel, yeah, this is terrible. Clarify 2 of Pentacles for me. Ten of Wands. Clarify the 2 of Pentacles for me. Three of Cups, 9 of Pentacles, upright. With the Hierophant. So, I still feel like this masculine is trying to cook something up, especially now with the Hierophant showing up. So this has 2 meanings. Number 1, I feel like the Hierophant represents the connection to this person, right? I do feel that they're married. Or at least they have some sort of contract. Number 2, I feel like it represents the, remember we were talking about how this person was raised, right? In their masculinity, what they were taught. With the 10 of Wands in reverse, it means that they're dropping a lot of things that their culture, their environment taught them, especially with 3 of Cups being family. Maybe this person has been reviewing, well, you know what? My family wasn't that healthy. Why am I taking what my family said as what I should pick? Look how that turned out. And 9 of Pentacles, I do think this person wants to set themselves free. And the Hierophant with the 9 of Pentacles tells me that they may have somebody that they know, that they see as a guide, they see as somebody that can help them. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Whoever this is, this could be the Whale, because they're showing up as the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, as in that person doesn't make me feel like shit. That person doesn't have me like this. We'll see. That's just an additional storyline. I could be wrong, but I felt that. We'll see. Tell me about the person on the right. Knight of Pentacles. The 4 of Cups. Knight of Pentacles upright. This is disturbing to me just because of how this has played out. The Knight of Pentacles upright is somebody who's making plans 15, 20 years down the road, which means they have no plan of releasing this masculine. They know how desperate and sad this person is right now. They don't care. They plan to continue this the whole time that their connection continues. That's quite disturbing. Clarify Knight of Pentacles. Five of Wands in reverse, the World card in reverse, King of Cups upright, Queen of Cups in reverse. So, well, there's a divine pair on the table, even though the King is upright and the Queen is not. I feel like this masculine is still very gentle with this feminine, because they're coming up as King of Cups upright. So, like I said, they're still diplomatic. I don't feel like this is what's really interesting. I really don't feel like this masculine has resorted to lashing out. They may be making themselves sick because they're holding it all in, but they're working on their survival right now. They may be drinking it away. They may be doing other things, but they're not lashing out. This one is the one lashing out. Five of Wands in reverse. There are times where I feel like this feminine gets into the energy of like, okay, I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to fight, but I don't want to end this connection. I don't want us to go anywhere. You're my man, right? Queen of Cups in reverse. She likes the softness, the love that they give her. But she's also very manipulative. So she's claiming she's doing all of this in the name of love. She has to do this to them because this is her love. She has to keep them chained to her. I would not be surprised if the devil comes out, because this is devil energy. So she has plans for them to be together 15, 20 years down the road. And look at this masculine's misery at the thought of that. Like, I can't. Like, they probably don't even want to have that conversation. The thought of being with this person 15, 20 years down the road is depressing to them. Tell me about the person on the left. Yeah, Two of Wands. Here's the thing. This came out yesterday a lot too. Oh, the Hangman. This time the Hangman's upright. So whenever the feminine comes up with the whole, oh yeah, we're going to be together forever, they do feel like I'm doomed. They do get into the energy of I'm doomed. Now, they do understand that they got themselves into it, but now they feel like this is going too far, though. I might have deserved some of it, but all of this? Two of Wands in reverse, they don't have, it's like they've lost their will to fight, though. Their ego has been completely shattered. And ego is actually necessary for us to fight, for survival, to thrive, to grow. And right now, their ego has just completely been shattered. Clarify Two of Wands in reverse. Four of Swords. The World card in reverse. One more, please. Five of Swords upright. With the Ten of Cups in reverse. Well, what we do know is this masculine is very unhappy, but they also feel weak. They don't feel like they have strength. Like I said, they don't feel, their ego has been destroyed. And ego is necessary to fight back. So with the Four of Swords, this person needs a lot of healing. They actually need to heal their ego. With the World in reverse, they genuinely think that they can't get out of this. They're defeated. They feel utterly defeated. Like, okay, just string me up, bitch. String me up. Because that's where they feel they're at. They're not even in the place, you know, when someone has resentment, has anger, they're not even there anymore. They have no, this is why it's so sad. This person is so crushed. They don't even have resentment anymore. They've just accepted that this is their lot in life and this is how they're going to live, and c'est la vie. So it's like they don't even feel hatred towards this person, because they not only feel like they deserve it with the World card in reverse, that's karmic. They feel like they deserve this. They also are so broken that they don't have the will to hate or to be angry. That's really disturbing. I'll tell you about the person on the right. Knight of Swords in reverse. Oh, goody. More aggressive energy. I swear. This bitch over here is irritating me. 5 of Wands in reverse. Again, I fucking can't. So, upright, this card is about all this fire in one direction, right? When it's in reversed, when it's upright, it's about teamwork. It's about being competitive. It's about, rising to the challenge. In this one, her challenge is destroying this masculine. That's it. She obviously needs help, right? But this is very distorted, very twisted. Clarify Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay, so we've got the Hierophant. I was gonna say she obviously needs help, because this tells us about her environment. And yep, sure enough, the Hierophant. It's what she was taught. Clarify Knight of Swords. Yeah. Okay. So see, this softens me up a little bit more towards her. Not that it's okay. I'm not saying it's okay to be this way. I am not saying it's okay to act this way towards another human being. What I am saying is that Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles in reverse tells me that this was probably done to her as a child. She doesn't understand love. 7 of Pentacles in reverse, she doesn't even understand commitment, which is why she's showing up as promiscuous, as abusive. To her, this is love. This is how you show commitment. This is what her parents taught her. Page of Wands in reverse, this both inner child, like a very broken inner child. This is what she was taught is love, is relationship, is commitment. She's just perpetuating the cycle she was taught. She wouldn't know the first thing about how to build a healthy, balanced connection. Damn. Oh man, let's go in for the last 2 cards. Tell me about the person on the left. 5 of Pentacles again. These cards keep showing up. There's so much despair with this masculine. Because ultimately, he's in the energy of feeling like I deserve this, right? I'm worthless. I'm a piece of shit. I deserve this type of treatment. But there's also such a depressive, because this is Cancer Moon, right? There's so much pain here. I can't even, my heart goes out to this masculine. Clarify the 5 of Pentacles. Because the worst thing is, the last shred of dignity they have is because they were taught. Remember, this is about addressing how he was taught to be a masculine. He was taught men don't ask for help. Men can't admit they're hurt. Men can't admit this. Men can't. So he has to be stoic on top of it all. He has to put on a performance, and nobody can know that he's dealing with this, which is so toxic and so absolutely hurtful. So he's just bottling it all up more and more and more, and sinking deeper and deeper into the depths of this despair. Clarify 5 of Pentacles. The thing is that nobody can take him out of this but himself. That's just the whole lesson here is, first of all, he learned that behind a beautiful appearance can be something really disgusting, right? But he also has to learn to love himself. Because here's something else, and let's keep clarifying. If somebody chooses a partner based off of their appearance, it tells you that this person's actually insecure, right? Because they're having to lean on their partner's appearance for status. They're having to lean on their partner's wealth, maybe, for status, which means that they don't feel they can get that themselves. They don't feel they can build that themselves. So, Knight of Cups in reverse, this person has lost all belief in love. They've lost all belief. Of course, this isn't love, but what do they know, right? They've lost all belief in... it's like they're in this state of the world has lost its color. Food has lost its flavor. Music doesn't sound sweet. Like their world is very gray and cold right now. So with the Hermit in reverse, they're probably keeping to themselves excessively, especially because Four of Pentacles, they made a really bad investment, right? They have nothing. They have nothing with which to defend themselves with. They have nothing with which to build on right now. But worst of all, with the Death card in reverse, not only do they feel like they can't put an end to this, they're also not transforming. They're not taking this as a lesson. They're taking this as, I guess I deserve this, and this is going to be my lot in life for the rest of my life. No, 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 no. But this is what they think. And that's their mistake. Their mistake is just acceptance of this situation instead of looking for a way out. Because it's almost like, let's say this person married into this really wealthy family, right? And they're millionaires. This person is willing to deal with the humiliation, with the degradation, because they're like, well, you know, I can't survive without them. I already got used to this lifestyle. Dump that shit. Even if they're homeless for a little bit, they can rebuild themselves. They do not have to be dealing with this. But because they already feel worthless, you know, to them, possibly feeling homeless would be like the worst. That would just be it. That they would have no dignity left within them because they misunderstand where somebody's dignity comes from. Oh man, this is a very disturbing story. All right, last card. Oh, I could pick these up. Last card for the person on the right. Eight of Swords in reverse. So they're in pretty triumphant energy because they feel like they've caught themselves this nice masculine. This masculine has nowhere to go. You know, I could be wrong. Eight of Swords in reverse might indicate, wow. Oh, you know what? Okay, we've got to give this feminine some credit. Thank God. I was like, oh, this is a terrible story. Eight of Swords in reverse is like, remember when this Knight of Pentacles came up with the Four of Cups? I feel like I misunderstood that. They did stop giving energy to this, but with the Knight of Pentacles upright, maybe what they're learning and what they realize is that this masculine deeply regrets getting into a connection with them. The Knight of Swords in reverse and the Five of Wands in reverse that came out with it, I feel like although they are aggressive, they may have moments of clarity where they stop because they see how much they're breaking this masculine. Maybe they didn't realize that they were doing that. Because again, I feel like people can have narcissistic traits without being full-blown narcissists, okay? Eight of Swords in reverse. I feel like this feminine is thinking about freeing this masculine. Because look, we've got the Death card, right? Which means there's this layer of oil damaging the poor animals. It's almost like she's realizing the toxicity. This connection may have brought out the worst in her. Maybe this isn't even who she really is. Maybe she is usually an empress in the upright, and somehow being with this masculine has just changed her. We don't know, right? Right now we're seeing one side of the story. Right now we're seeing one aspect of the story, but we haven't seen the full relationship. But she's showing up with 10 of Cups and the 8 of Cups. Like she wants to be happy again. She wants to, I feel like she's walking away. Let's clarify the Eight of Swords in reverse. I'm trying to scoot it closer so you guys can see it. Clarify the Eight of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords upright, Wheel of Fortune, Five of Cups. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. So I'm feeling a couple of different things. I feel like the universe is stepping in. Thank God, because I was already like, oh my God, I was sick to my stomach with this shit. Because if it was up to this feminine, because she's claiming she's in love with the masculine, right? She would not have released this masculine. But Seven of Swords means that the universe has stepped in and possibly put something in front of her that's even more tempting than this masculine. So she's sneaking away. She thinks like, well, I guess we didn't do well, me and this masculine. It's time to move on. It's just time. Time to release this. But there's going to be a blessing for this masculine, right? They're going to be so excited that they're being set free. Well, we don't know, right? You would think that they'd be happy. Maybe they'll be sad because now they're like, and on top of it, she abandoned me. We don't know. Clearly, this masculine needs help, because who would accept this type of situation unless they really needed therapy or really needed help, right? So I hope that this is a really intense story. But I hope that we all learn lessons from it on how power dynamics are not only something men abuse. Women can abuse it too. Feminine energy can be just as toxic and abusive as masculine energy can be when they're in their distorted energy. Okay? So that's what I got for you. I look forward to your feedback, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.